Grab your cocktails, folks, because today we're diving into Blink Twice. This psychological thriller aims to be edgy, shocking, and profound, but like me, after 3 margaritas, it stumbles on ideas borrowed from better films. Let's sip, snark, and unpack this wild ride of paranoia, privilege, and parties gone wrong. The setup, Frida, played by Naomi Ackie, is a cocktail waitress invited to a private island by billionaire Slater King Channing Tatum. Slater is charming, powerful, and way too enthusiastic about secrecy. A neon red flag, if you ask me. At first, it's all yachts, endless parties, and luxury that makes your bank account cry. Frida and fellow guest Sarah, Adria Arjona, try to enjoy themselves, but something is clearly off. Missed memories and unsettling feelings scream, "Get out!" Zoe Kravitz, in her directorial debut, delivers gorgeous visuals that drip with paranoia. The sunlit waters and lavish mansions contrast with the growing unease, and it works, at first. But as the story unfolds, you can't help but think, wait, haven't I seen this before? Because, well, you have. The film borrows heavily from Don't Worry Darling, Glass Onion, and even Get Out. Darling gave us dystopian gender roles. Glass Onion served up a tech mogul's chaotic unraveling, and Get Out was a masterclass in turning social commentary into horror. Here, themes of power, control, and manipulation feel like checkbox items rather than bold statements. It's as if the movie is yelling, "Look, we're deep," without truly committing. Still, the cast keeps this luxury yacht afloat. Naomi Ackie is compelling as Frida, delivering fear, confusion, and determination. Adria Arjona's Sarah adds sharp wit and cautious optimism, grounding the film with their dynamic. Together, they bring a believability to the unraveling chaos that makes you root for their survival. Meanwhile, Channing Tatum's Slater starts off intriguing, charismatic, mysterious, and sinister, but he ultimately becomes another stock villain. Don't get me wrong, Tatum is fun to watch, but Slater's arc is painfully predictable, leaving us with the classic creepy rich guy trope. The big twist. Slater and his cronies are drugging guests, erasing their memories, and forcing them into a twisted social experiment disguised as paradise. It's a disturbing reveal that's initially shocking, but if you've seen Get Out or The Stepford Wives, you'll see it coming a mile away. Once Frida and Sarah piece together the truth, the tension ramps up. Their fight to escape provides the film's most gripping moments. The claustrophobia is palpable, and their desperation feels real. But while the twist jolts you, it lacks staying power. By the time the third or fourth mind-blowing reveal rolls around, you might find yourself checking the clock. The movie works hard to create a sense of unease, and Kravitz's direction deserves credit for maintaining an atmosphere that keeps you guessing. There's a stylish edge to the storytelling, and the luxurious visuals contrast effectively with the sinister undertones. The sound design, too, amps up the paranoia. Whispered conversations and sudden silences have you leaning in one moment and jumping the next. It's these details that keep you hooked, even as the story's originality wears thin. But let's talk about that ending. Oh, it tries to hit you with one last twist, a gut punch designed to leave you reeling. Instead, it's like the movie hands you a soggy cocktail napkin that reads, "You figured it out already, didn't you?" The final moments should have packed an emotional or thematic punch, but by then, I was sipping my drink, unmoved. The shock factor feels like a gimmick rather than a payoff. To the film's credit, it's engaging, visually stunning, and features strong performances. The suspense keeps you invested, even if you roll your eyes at how familiar it feels. Naomi Ackie is the standout here, pouring depth into Frida's paranoia and strength into her rebellion. And while Channing Tatum is underutilized, he's clearly enjoying his turn as the villain. The ensemble cast brings life to a script that often feels like a cut and paste of more ambitious films. Final verdict. I rate this movie a 7 out of 10. Blink Twice is a solid thriller that entertains but doesn't innovate. It's got the right ingredients, stunning visuals, a creepy villain, and a compelling heroine, but it's serving leftovers from better movies. If you're in the mood for a sleek but familiar thriller, it's worth a watch. Just don't expect it to reinvent the wheel. Alright, Tipsy Critic out. Hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. If a billionaire invited you to their island, are you risking it or calling the FBI? Cheers.